Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Fantasy Booking AEW here on the ZOP Gaming. Nope.
Channel, sir. The word you're looking for is channel.
I'm refusing to say it.
It's a channel. I'm Adam. How's everyone doing out there?
No one cares what you ask.
Because I love all of you.
This is the Tim show.
Except for Tim.
Yeah, please feel sorry for me. I gotta look at Adam's face.
See, that's why no one will feel sorry for you.
Well, because they haven't seen your face. If they saw your face, they would
do not need to see my face.
But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we are on the road to Battle of the Belts.
Yes.
Two.
Second one.
We are a few weeks out.
The belting.
No, we're not doing your
Battle
stupid
of the Belts,
newest stuff.
The belting.
No, it is not the belting. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we have a stacked show tonight.
Of course, it's a stacked show.
Well, we got two stacked shows because we're doing Rampage now.
Of course,
we're testing Rampage. See if we're going to continue with this, but we'll see. So, Adam, let's get right into the dark matches.
Right away.
It's your thing to give our local enhancement talents names.
Oh yes, of course.
So, who is Up All Night, Bobbi Tyler, and Zoe Lucas facing?
They are facing off against the Thompson twins.
Okay.
Yeah. It is not a Up All Night absolutely, toyed with them and made them suffer in the ring.
Oh, okay.
It was actually kind of I felt bad for the Thompson twins for a while.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Maybe we're going to start to see a bit of a heel turn for them? No.
Probably not.
No. Anyways, Adam, we have to go to the dark match because I'm assuming Up All Night is the one that won.
Oh, yes, of course.
Okay. Who's in our next dark match and who are they facing?
Next up, we have a 8-on-8 tag team match.
Ooh.
Kenny Omega, Mickie James, and the Magical Girls taking on Apex.
Oh, who makes up Apex?
Dude, chick, girl, and her.
And her. Wait, did you not get names? Or did they actually tell you?
No, that's what they said.
Okay.
Chick introduced dude introduced girl introduced her, and her introduced chick.
Okay. All right.
It was awkward.
Yeah, it sounds a little awkward.
Yeah.
Who won?
Well, that would be the Elite.
Oh,
the Elite Bullet Club won.
Oh, okay. That's good to know.
Because they are way better than the Apex.
Well, they are the apex of losing.
Absolutely.
In our final dark match of the night, who is Zelina Vega taking on?
She is taking on this week an Olsen sister. No, not those Olsens. A different one.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay. It's safe to say Vega won.
Zelina very much won.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, it's good to know. Okay, great. Yeah. Okay, now we're going to move on to our main card, Adam. We are going to the ring, and we have Bryan Danielson comes out to the ring, and he simply says this: I'll make you a promise that he will want some match with Punk, that he will match Punk in the wins and losses, and surpass him, and he will get the AEW World Championship.
He's going to have to start putting in a lot of matches.
Yeah, not many, but I don't
just enough.
I just don't think there's enough time before Battle of the Belts to get them. But
I don't know.
Maybe just Rampage and Dynamite back to back for the next 2 weeks. Maybe, and
that's what I mean.
All of them,
and maybe even add a random extra match too.
Yeah, one of the dark matches.
Yeah,
maybe, but I don't know. But that's what he says, and he leaves.
Okay.
Good luck, Bryan. Hopefully maybe you can at least stretch into maybe a triple threat match for the title.
Yeah,
but who knows?
Yeah, who knows?
We'll have to see that. But we got to go right to the ring, Adam, because we have our first matchup of the night.
That's right. I am torn apart by who to cheer for tonight.
Because we had this little showdown last week where we had Will Ospreay demanding to know Ricochet's response to his 3 Stages of Hell match for the TNT Championship. But Hangman Page said he wanted a shot.
Wins and losses, man. Wins and losses in this company.
And Page does have a better win-loss record than Will Ospreay currently. So, Adam, take it to the matchup that opens up the show of Dynamite.
Ospreay shows that he can stand toe-to-toe with Page in a hard-hitting match. Page then turns around and shows that he too can do some flippy shit.
Okay.
It's the perfect combo of hard-hitting and flippy shit. Cornette does not like it, but that's all. He just has an odd feeling. It's like indigestion. Now the match...
You finally read what it is.
No, it's just indigestion for him.
You mean
some of his followers, though, their brains explode from not understanding how well it works.
Oh, okay.
That's because some of them were actually watching.
Oh, they actually watched for a while.
Cornette could not bring himself to even have it on in the building.
In the building?
In the building.
Okay.
Page, though, in the end, avoids the hidden blade and wins with a buckshot lariat.
Okay.
Adam Page over Will Ospreay.
Good to know.
Cementing Adam Page as kind of the number one contender.
Well, I guess because Ricochet comes out and gets right into Page's face. Greets right into Page's face. I gotta pronounce it as written. I've been yelled at for not reading exactly how it's said on the page.
Yes.
And he holds the TNT Championship over him. Will interrupts them and shoves Ricochet and points to him first. Page decks Ospreay, then he decks Ricochet and then leaves.
I mean, man's got to go get himself a drink.
True. I'm surprised he didn't at least point to the championship. I mean...
yeah.
But...
whatever.
Sometimes a man can only go for so long without a drink.
Exactly.
So
he got his win.
But there's no guarantee, necessarily guaranteed that he is getting the championship shot. But
no, come on.
I mean, he is beating at least the person who wants the championship, most vocal, wanting it.
Exactly.
So far, so I guess it could be a safe bet. But we'll have to wait and see. Adam, why don't you take the next matchup as well?
This is a tag team match, ladies and gentlemen. MJF and Wardlow taking on Joey Janela and Lee Moriarty. MJF and Wardlow dominate. Actually, let me go ahead and rephrase that. Wardlow dominates, and MJF explains what needs to be taken care of in the ring.
Oh, okay.
And so he keeps yelling out powerbomb.
Oh, okay.
Powerbomb. Powerbomb. Over. Finally, he just goes, and another one. And another one.
Do the fans start chanting along with this?
Oh, they do at first, but it actually gets to a point where even they stop, and we're truly worried about Joey Janela's body.
Oh, okay.
MJF, though, demands to be tagged in. Lee actually cowers in the corner.
Yeah.
He's backed off completely, and he's
like I'm not twitching. Going in. I'm not going in there. I'm not getting powerbomb like that.
Wardlow does, and the fans boo. I mean, I don't know if they're booing for Wardlow just hitting that many power bombs, or if it's because MJF is just coming into the ring finally.
I'm probably sure it's probably the MJF thing, because they were really into the powerbomb thing.
That's true. MJF hits the salt of the earth.
I mean, locks in the
salt of the earth, and Did Joey tap out, or did the ref just call it?
I think the ref just called, because after that many power bombs, I'm not sure he's conscious.
Yeah. And your winner, MJF and Wardlow.
Okay, good for them. Okay, we have after they get out of the ring, and MJF taking his sweet time because
yes, he's better than you and he knows it.
Yeah, and everyone, he's got to rub it in and everything. But we're now have the ring cleared. Thunder Rosa comes out and she is issuing an open challenge for her AEW World Women's Championship. Becky Lynch and Sasha Mercedes come out immediately. They have a little bit of a disagreement over who's going to accept this.
Well, of course.
Because Thunder Rosa is making it very clear. It's only one person. So they settled the only way they know how. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot, 2 out of 3. And Becky wins. It was close, though.
It was close.
It was very close.
They went to all 3?
All 3.
Okay.
Yep. Okay, and we have that matchup. It's great back and forth between Becky and Thunder. Becky dominates most of the match. She's having a little bit more experience than Thunder Rosa.
Yeah.
But Rosa fires up and gains some upper hand in the middle of the matchup. But Becky constantly is shooting her down, just showing her experience level. And remember, this is the man we're talking about. So
yes,
you can understand that. And then the role models attack Sasha and distracts Becky.
What?
Which allows Rosa to connect with the Fire Thunder Driver for the win and still the AEW World Women's Champion.
Congratulations, Thunder Rosa.
Why don't you take the next segment and the match as well?
All right.
And the segment after that.
Let's move backstage. AZM is ready to be interviewed when Team Kick, well, just Tony Storm and Nixon Newell, show up. And, AZM's like, well, what are you doing out here? And they respond with fists, not with phrases.
No, I'm pretty sure it's Dakota who attacked
Dakota comes out of nowhere. The entire group, all three of them, just kicks.
Afterwards, obviously, but it was clearly...
Boom.
It was clearly there was just a distraction so Dakota could come from behind.
Of course.
And they walk off, apparently.
Yes. Well, let's get back to the ring, because, that's okay.
We're a wrestling show. We gotta have wrestling matches.
We gotta get to the ring. Next up is a singles match. Pac taking on Darby Allin. It's a great gravity-defying and hard spots. Yes, at one point, Darby does do a coffin drop to the outside, and it lands completely on the padding. It's a 1/4 inch of padding on top of corrugated steel. It's not good to land on.
No,
ladies.
It's not.
I don't know why we have it out there. It's not even comfortable to walk on.
Yeah, but...
Cody does come out and gets involved, accidentally hitting Pac. But Pac still somehow drops Allin with a huge spine buster. Arn Anderson stopped and was like, damn. And then went back to what he was doing.
Yes.
Allin, he misses with the black arrow. Allin drop kicks Cody into Pac. Allin hits the coffin drop on Pac to win. Ladies and gentlemen, Darby Allin is your winner.
Wow, big win. Pac has been on a big winning streak lately.
He has.
This is a major blow to Pac.
But you can't keep Darby down.
No, you can't. Maybe if Cody would have minded his own business and stayed out of this, maybe Pac could have won this one.
That quite possibly. Well, clearly Pac is pissed. He is so angry right now. And Cody's coming over trying to apologize. But Pac flinches on him, gives him the little shoulder, haha. And Cody just dives back and starts running out of the ring, and Pac just chases right after him.
I would, if I was Cody, I would never stop running.
Yes.
Because
the bastard never sleeps.
Yeah, he's a bastard. And everyone knows a bastard doesn't sleep.
Exactly.
Until he gets what he wants.
Exactly.
But anyway, we are coming back. AJ Styles comes out to the ring, and he says he's facing Punk at Battle of the Belts. Bryan says he wants a rematch instead. AJ says he doesn't care what he wants. He wants AJ style. He wants Kenny Omega.
AJ is like, I want AJ.
I want myself.
Me. I'm just going to wrestle myself and win because I'm that awesome. I'm that phenomenal.
Yeah.
And poses there for a second. Daniel Bryan just looks at him and goes, what?
Yeah.
And then he realized, and then across the ring, Bryan Danielson goes, what are you doing here? And Daniel Bryan goes, oh, yeah, sorry, and leaves.
No.
They look a lot alike. I mean, I understand why, he might get confused as to where he's supposed to be.
Yeah, I believe that no one else is on the ring except for AJ. It's just him saying what people want.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But that's when Cult of Personality hits, and out comes CM Punk.
The greatest pop that has ever happened on Rampage.
Punk tells AJ to focus on Omega, and his AEW World Championship will be gone when they face off. And just like Bryan, pats him on the head and leaves.
He's patting a lot of people on the head. It's gonna piss somebody off at some point.
Yeah, I'm pretty. From it looks like it. AJ's not too happy.
I mean, would you be happy if somebody came along and just patted you on the head? You're the champ.
I work with children. Of course, I get patted on the head all the time.
Oh, you hear "Oh, honey" quite often, don't you?
No.
Oh, honey, that's cute.
Anyway, we're going back to the ring. It's time, Adam.
Yes.
It's time. This matchup was issued last week.
It
was accepted on Rampage of last week.
It was.
And now we have one half of the AEW World Tag Team Champions, Davey Richards, with his partner, Eddie Richards, taking on...
You mean Eddie Edwards?
Eddie Edwards, taking on Pentagon Jr., who's also with his kayfabe brother, Rey Fenix. I mean, brother.
It's his brother, sir.
His brother, Rey Fenix.
Wow.
This is a great back and forth action combo of flippy shit and wrestling. Both Eddie and Fenix get involved, but eventually comes down to Penna hitting the package pile driver on Davey for the win. And then we get, after the dust is settled, they recover a little bit. Eddie gets in Fenix's face and challenges him for a match on Rampage.
What?
Fenix shoves Eddie and he accepts.
Oh my God!
Okay, so we're apparently the other two are going to go to battle now.
The commentary table is going crazy.
I think the commentary table is going to be gone after that matchup.
That's oh my God.
No, this is Eddie Edwards.
Yeah, not Eddie Kingston.
This is Eddie Edwards. He loves throwing himself through stuff as well.
Exactly.
But anyway, Adam, I'm going to steal this one. I'm going to deprive you because my girl's in this match.
Okay, go right ahead.
In our next matchup, ladies and gentlemen, we have Jordynne Grace and Mayu Iwatani taking on Penelope Ford and Chelsea Green. Ford and Green cheat when they can. Ford grabs the extra turnbuckle and clocks Grace with it. Mayu makes the save from the pin after Ford hit the gut chuck. In the end, Mayu and Grace win after a dragon sleeper, and then Big Mama Thick locks in the Thick Mama Pump for the win. The tap out on Penelope. Your winners, Jordynne Grace and Mayu Iwatani. Mayu and Jordan celebrate when the Elite Bullet Club attacks. That is Mickie James, Rio, and Yuka Sasaki. Mayu and Grace fight, but the numbers are too much already when Ford and Green join in.
Forcing the Bullet Club to leave.
No, they're helping the Bullet Club.
Oh, okay.
Like, they're helping beating up the people who just beat them.
Oh, never mind. Forcing the Bullet Club to help them with that. Bullet Club's like, what are you...
Okay,
I mean,
whatever.
We're already doing it. Stop yelling at me to do it.
Oh, it looks like Ford and Green are trying to now join the Elite Bullet Club. They do not attack them. They just laugh at them and leave.
No.
No.
Pats him on the head.
they did the punk thing. No. Of course, Yuka and Rio are shorter than them, so they have to reach up a little bit.
Yeah, but it's okay.
All right, and I want you to take the next matchup and segment.
This is a singles match. Bryan Danielson taking on Titan. This is
from Control Your Narrative.
Monster versus
Small guy.
Small guy.
Not Cruiser, but small guy.
Titan throws Bryan around. It is actually kind of, we're worried about Bryan at this time a little bit. But Alan ends up getting involved. Titan, look at him. He's letting Alan know, I don't need your help. Just stand over in the corner. Just don't worry. And Bryan comes in and hits him with the running knee in the back, sending Titan into the corner, off the corner, right away, just brought down to the mat. Bryan locks in the label lock and makes Titan tap right out.
I'm not sure why he just didn't go for a chop block. His legs are right there.
I don't know why, but he wanted that. He hit him pretty darn good.
Oh, well, okay. Again, another loss for Control Your Narrative. Alan is not a very good leader.
No, he's not.
Okay, so why don't you take the segment?
So backstage, the Dark Order assembles. Okay. Evil Uno and Stu say they're moving on from Control Your Narrative. 10, Silver, Alex, they don't agree. No, they know CYN needs more punishment. Uno says -1 demands that we move on. 10, Silver, and Alex walk off. Colt, I mean, first of all, he didn't realize that there was a meeting going on, but now he's unsure.
Yeah, he was a little late to the...
The weird part is he says he's a little late. He was sitting in the room the entire time.
Oh, was he playing his Game Boy again?
I think he was.
Okay, that's probably why.
Yes.
They gotta make sure when they do meetings, you gotta make sure you get his attention so he can.
So he's part of it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, he will zone out and just keep
he's
going.
Confused what's going on.
And then he's like, "Wait, we had a meeting?
Like,
did I vote?"
Did
They're
I
like,
vote?
"Yes, you did.
You're still here, so you
You
voted."
said yes." And he went. He's like, "Oh, what? I was gaming." And I went, "Yes."
Oh, okay, but yeah. All right, we are moving on to our feature contest. This is a rematch from last week. And
Good.
This time, though, it is for the AEW World Women's Tag Team Championships. Bad Reputation, the champions, Aleah James and Zoey Skye, defend against High Wire of Kacy Catanzaro and Rok-C. Queen Quest are in the crowd this time watching.
All right. They're even closer to the ring than last time.
Yeah, they're not really paying attention. They're kind of eating popcorn, throwing it at each other, playing with the fans.
They're on Instagram again.
Yeah, they're actually live streaming.
They are actually.
Hey, on
I don't
there.
think they're allowed to live stream from the audience.
They're not live streaming the match. They're chatting with their fans on there.
They are live streaming.
Yeah.
Themselves.
They're not live streaming the match. They're just like, which ironically, no one in the match is distracted from. Apparently,
No, not at all.
But this is a back and forth action. Bad Reputation do attack High Wire from behind when they head to the ring. Kacy does avoid the public threat and makes a tag to Rok-C and goes for the third degree when Team Kick jumps in with Toni Storm, shoves her off, and this eventually leads to Bad Rep hitting the public threat on her and still champions Bad Reputation.
Team Kick kind of coming out to save the champions?
Well, they don't. They're having an issue with a High Wire at the moment, so I can understand that. But
I understand that, but why not let that team win and you now can go after the champions? I'm just saying.
I think that they want to be the champions first.
Maybe.
Because that's the only thing I agree with you, but the only thing I can think of is they want they don't win the belts before we win. We win them first.
Right.
Sometimes you have those little feuds. You're just like, no. I don't want to win it from you. I want to be the ones.
I want you to have to challenge us.
I don't want you anywhere near them ever.
Yeah.
Type K. Anyway, Bad Reputation celebrates when Team Cake grabs the belts and poses over the champions, even though they're standing right in front of them. But okay, maybe I guess they're a little bit taller than them. Dakota backs up her girls. That's when AZM runs out and attacks. Bad Rep leave as Kacy and Rok-C join in and the two teams brawl. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. We got a run off here, but these two teams are fighting.
Oh my God! The champs got out of there, luckily, with their belts.
Yes, they did. Now this is normally we would wrap this show up, but we're doing an experiment. We're added Rampage here, and we're gonna start that with the dark matches. Adam, who are the Queen's Quest taking on first?
They are taking a random women's tag team on.
What's their
the
name?
RWTT.
Wait, is that their name?
Yeah, they literally came up to the table and were like, "Hey, we're a random women's tag team," and I went, "Cool. Here's the release.
Oh, good. They sounded.
Here's the waivers.
Okay,
all
good.
Right.
Make sure they send all those waivers.
Get out there.
Who won?
The Queen's Quest, of course.
Okay,
of course.
All right. Who's the FTR taking on?
They're taking on the Revival.
Wait, that's not. Wait.
Turns out that just a couple of days ago, the WWE slipped up on some of their trademark stuff, and these guys swooped in, purchased it for dirt cheap, and the WWE made no fuss about it because it's not FTR getting it.
Oh, okay. Oh, all right. Who won that?
FTR. FTR absolutely drove them. You know why?
Why?
Because fuck the Revival.
Did they hit the big rig on the Revival?
3 times.
Oh, ooh. Seriously, sorry for the Revival. Anyway, in our final dark match, Adam, who are the Young Bucks taking on?
They're taking on Ye Old Stogs.
What?
Yeah, it's a couple of old single guys.
Okay.
Yeah, they when I say old guys, they are 52 years old.
Isn't that 52 years young?
No, old.
Oh, okay. Who wins this one?
The Young Bucks win with a super kick party.
Did the old Stags, did they pull their backs in this matchup?
Oh, they totally did.
Oh, that's I figured.
There was the BTE trigger, and after that, one of the ye old Stags was no longer able to actually stand, so he just kept getting super kicked in the face.
Oh,
it was like 5 super kicks.
Okay, well, the Young Bucks won that one. That's a clear there. So now that the Dart matches are over, let's go to our opening segment of Rampage. Adam, take this and the match after that.
Bryan Danielson issues a challenge to CM Punk. Face him on Dynamite. He wins. He faces AJ at Battle of the Belts. Bryan just goes, I'm gonna wait for your answer. How about it, Punk?
Okay.
He puts the mic down and walks away.
Okay. So hopefully we'll get an answer before the end of this show.
Yes, hopefully.
Hopefully. Anyway, in that first matchup, Adam.
Eddie Edwards with Davey Richards, the World Tag Team Champions, taking on Rey Fenix with Pentagon Jr. I mean, we heard about this match, back on Wednesday.
Yeah, this is
we've had a day of full hype for this match already. Eddie asks Rey if they want to go to hardcore. Rey agrees.
Oh, so we're getting we're getting a hardcore match.
We're getting a hardcore match, ladies and gentlemen. Davey and Penta are sent to the back so that they can't be part of it. They both agree. They're like, that actually makes sense. We're cool with this. All right, we're gonna leave now.
And they could just run back in and help anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
But they're not. They want.
They want it between them.
Okay.
Right. Phoenix. He is all over the place with his high flying flippy shit. Eddie matches him and belts weapons on him. Just every time Rey is doing a lot of the Anakin, and there's a lot of Eddie doing the Obi-Wan here.
Just like,
we're just gonna put that out there.
I have the high ground.
Don't try it. Seriously.
You tried it.
You tried it, and now you've been hit with a kendo stick flying through the air.
Yeah.
At the finish, Rey is going for the Phoenix driver. Eddie hits him with a kendo stick. One last time, Eddie connects with the Die Hard driver for the win. Eddie Edwards over Rey Fenix.
Okay, so Penta beat Eddie, but Eddie beat Rey. Okay, it's one.
No, Penta beat Davey.
Yeah, that's what I said.
You said Eddie.
Oh, I said Eddie?
You said Eddie.
I think I said Davey.
No, I know you said
no
Eddie.
proof that I said.
Ladies and gentlemen, go ahead and roll that back.
Anyways, we go back. We go over to the backstage. Aleah James and Zoey Skye of Bad Reputation are talking. They are plotting out how they're going to go over the Queen's Quest of Io Shirai and Kari. When Team Kick interrupts, Nixon, Wells, and Tony they're rooting for Bad Reputation. And they want to let them know after Battle of the Belts and they retain, they're going to be the next team in line and they will be the tag team champions. And they look forward to it after Bad Rep abandoned them when High Wire and ACM attacked them at the end of Dynamite.
I mean, what?
They're like, I don't know what you're talking about.
We weren't part of the situation.
We had our match. We won. We
got
left.
out of there.
What do you want us to do? Apparently, they wanted them to help beat the High Wire and ACM up, but
whatever.
Oh well, okay, but we're gonna go to the ring, and we have a new tag team being introduced tonight.
Yes,
we got Fire and Flava. This is Tasha Steelz and Kiera Hogan.
Okay,
taking up All Night. This is Bobbi Tyler and Zoe Lucas. It's a great back and forth action. Kiera misses the tag when Zoe pulls Tasha off the apron, which eventually leads to Up All Night hitting the Night to Forget for the win.
Ooh, Up All Night getting the win over Fire and Flava.
Bobbi and Zoe celebrate the match when Tasha and Kari are apparently not happy with the loss and attack them and beat them up afterwards.
I do like how you pronounced her name 3 different ways.
Yeah.
It's Kiera.
Kara. Kiera. That's how I'm gonna do for her name, all probably. Right. Spell it correctly and I will say it correctly.
That's Kiera.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Anyway, Adam, why don't you take match number 3?
All right, it's a singles match. Jade Cargill taking on Skye Blue. Jade dominates. Seriously. She's dominant. Skye gets more offense and almost won with a super kick, but Jade got her leg up on the top rope.
Bottom rope?
Bottom rope. No, she got it all the way to the top rope.
All the way to the top.
She wanted it, like one toe hooked over, and the ref's like,
Okay.
rope break.
You could have gone for the
Wow.
bottom, but you went to the...
And I am impressed.
Yes. She does have the long legs.
Yes,
Fucking do
that's
it,
why.
too.
Boom.
She wins with the jaded.
Okay.
She eventually comes back and wins with the jaded.
All right. After getting her toe up to the top rope
Yep.
and just on it, just big toe.
Yep. Here we
It's
go.
like, boop. And the ref's like, you don't have to do that.
You could have gone to the bottom rope, but you did.
You-
Okay.
She's holding the bottom rope to lift herself up even more to do it. And he's like, okay.
You grabbing the bottom rope, it's enough to me to break it, but you wanted me to wait for that.
You wanted to seam her foot up there.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, we're going to the backstage, Adam. MJF is whines about not getting his AEW World Championship rematch. Punk, he interrupts again.
He's not having a good time about it.
Punk interrupts and calls him a baby and undeserves the championship shot.
Of course.
He even points to Wardlow and says, he's more worthy of a championship shot than you are.
And then ruffles up Max's hair and walks away.
I don't know. He ruffles it up, only to pat him on the head. Walks off, just past Wardlow, gives him a fist bump.
And then keeps going.
Which Wardlow instantly,
He gives it back.
he gives it back, but he's like,
All right.
okay. And CM Punk walks off. As we already saw, MJF was not happy before this. He's now on the ground throwing a temper tantrum.
He absolutely is.
He's actually acting like a baby right now.
Totally.
Okay, but I hope he knows that that's not going to get him what he wants.
No, not usually.
Oh, wait, what's this? Oh, Warlow just picked him up and they're leaving now. Okay.
Yeah. By the back of his pants.
And by the back of his pants, okay.
Those are expensive pants, buddy.
Yeah. I'm not so sure Wardlow should be doing that to his boss, but...
Sometimes you just got to collect the boss and put him under your arm and go.
Not just that, but sometimes we don't know what's in that contract. For all we know, MJF said, there's going to be times when I'm going to be having a hissy fit.
You got to take me out of
Just
this.
take me out of there before I embarrass myself. I think it's a little late on this time,
Whatever.
but whatever. I don't want you to take the main event.
All right, it's time for the main event. It's Bryan Danielson taking on EC3, another member of Control Your Narrative.
Yes.
Will he be able to control a win out of this? Probably not. Statistically, not at all. Bryan and EC3 tear down the house. Literally nuts and bolts. Nothing is sacred except for the bathroom. Please leave the shitter alone. That's the last thing you take down when you're bringing down a house, okay? Anyway.
Unless you set up porta potties outside.
Yes. No, even then. Allen tries to get involved, but Bryan kicks him off. Oh, running knee.
Yep.
To Allen, who's on the apron. Boom. Allen goes all the way out to the barricade.
Yeah, who's in that barricade in front of him, though? The other members of Control Your Narrative.
Yeah, who immediately
Titan and Cross.
pull him over
Yep.
and sit him down between them.
He's also having a little of a tantrum now, but he's not as bad as MJF, right?
No.
Okay, you keep going.
EC3 goes for the 1%, but Bryan counters. He hits him with a running knee, and then straight into the label lock for the win by tap out. Bryan Danielson.
Control Your Narrative is not doing well.
No, seeing that Bryan's just taken out 2 of them.
Yeah. I mean, Allen
Right.
really needs to... He may be the leader. He's got to stop getting involved in these things.
Yeah, I mean, really, EC3, I mean, he did not have the upper hand, but he had a much better able to take on Bryan
He was going for his finisher.
Exactly.
I mean, unless he hits it, it doesn't necessarily mean anything. He clearly didn't, but...
Yeah.
I think Alan Angel's maybe the boss, but I think the other 3 guys need to have a little conversation about keeping out of their matches.
Yep.
And maybe they'll have some luck going forward. But Adam, finish us out.
But Bryan continues celebrating, loving the audience, hitting all those maybes.
You mean going to the turnbuckles?
Yes, he's going to all 4 of them. He comes down off the last one with Punk in the rings. Punk scoops him right up, hits a GTS. Punk leaves the ring, grabs a mic, sits down on the stage, and says, "Do I have your attention now?" Wednesday, we fade to black.
You mean, so in other words, I'll see you at Dynamite?
Yep.
How dare you change my script? You do not change a Tim Green's...
I will change a Tim Green skit. I mean,
script. You mean script?
Yeah, that's it.
You can't even get the word right.
No, I can't.
Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That's the end of Rampage, how we close out. I'm taking it that is, we're going to get Punk and Bryan.
Oh, most likely.
On Dynamite. You have to tune into that to find out. Adam, how long have you been listening to this fantasy booking?
We have been listening for about 36-ish minutes.
Third version run of this new Rampage. Of course, we're down below 40 minutes now.
Yep.
Of course.
It happens.
Before we know it, we're going to be back to 20 minutes again.
Probably.
We're like, how? Anyway, okay, Adam, close us out.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for checking out this week's episode. Go ahead and give us a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Join that notification squad by ringing the bell. Please leave a comment down below. It would be super awesome. I will probably be the one that likes it. And if you ask me a question, I'll definitely answer it. And in the meantime, you guys have a great week. Take care of yourselves. We'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.
And your